As a woman who has children, my body has to be inflated like a balloon when I'm pregnant for 9 months and have these babies. I've done this 4 times, and so has most women. So if we are a man and your wife goes through this process and you feel she hasn't done anything and you mistreat women, then you don't deserve to be called a human. This applies to all men. Women, the things women go through to give birth to your children is between life and death. In my instance, I've had to have CS. I've gone through surgery, having my kids 3 times. So if any woman has done this for you as a man, and you still don't appreciate her and mistreat her and take her through stress, then you are a monster. You don't deserve to be called a husband. Men, wisen up, because women go through a lot. Yes, I will speak for women because I'm a woman. Women go through a lot, but what do we get at the end of the day? Nothing. There are few men out there who are considerate, who still love their women just as they are after their kids. Even when their weight change, they still do well to love them anyway. Most men wouldn't give the support, and they'll use it as an excuse to run out there and chase anything in skirts. Men, wisen up. I'm coming after you, and I'm coming after you really strong. Because it's unfair, it's not good. And that is why most women are stuck in postpartum bodies, and they can't go back to normal. Have a look at women that are really loved well and taken care of. They bounce back, because where there is love, things become easy. She finds it easy to work out, easy to go on diet, easy to do stuff, because that atmosphere is there for her to move in it. But when you are in the atmosphere that is full of hatred, control, unfavorable things going on around you, it becomes difficult for you to even concentrate on things you want to do. Men, women deserve better. Women deserve better, especially if your wife has gone through having children. Not one, not two. Some women have had 6 children for men, and they still have that strength to mistreat them. What kind of a human being are you to do that? Please stop it. Stop it. Women have suffered enough. Women have suffered enough. Let us have some breathing space. If I was a man, and knowing what I went through as a woman having children, the childbirth process is life and death. That's why you're supposed to be a man. If your wife or your girlfriend, whoever has had children for you, you should be a man enough to go out there and work. Let her stay at home and do what she likes and take care of her. That is your duty as a man. But most of you expect these women to have this number of children and still do 50-50. Like, are you serious? Are you serious for real? I don't know what is going on in this age, but most men have been reduced to nothing so much that they don't feel any obligation to take care of the home, to take care of the woman that gave birth to his children. What is wrong with you? Men of this age, please wisen up. Because I know the kind of father I grew around. And he took care of business, like he took care of himself, his children, his family, and my mother's family when I was growing up. That is the kind of father I grew around. You feel secured. He was strict, yes, when I was growing up, but I knew once he is there, things will be done. He took care of my mother before she was late when I was 9. Took care of my mother's family. Took care of his brothers and sisters and their children. How many men today are doing that? All you know how to do is to run out there and chase everything in skirts, leaving your wife and the kids at home. Please. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. It's so sad. You've been programmed, but you don't realize it. You've been programmed to do all these stupid things you do, excuse me to say, but you don't realize it. You keep running around. Let me tell you something. Love runs this world. It's as potent as water. So if you don't have love, you are useless. Every household that has love in that household, everything goes well. Everything goes well. I was saying the other day, if you don't have that connection with somebody, you have no business being with that person. Love is supposed to reign, and things have been put in place. This world is being ruled by certain hands, and they know if that love atmosphere is there, they won't be able to rule. So they are doing anything possible to create that disconnection in between men and women, so that they can penetrate through them. But men today are not wise enough to realize that their love to chase other women instead of their women at home is what is causing a lot of problems. Can you imagine if the atmosphere in various homes are filled with love? We wouldn't have the problems we are having. Men, wisen up. Wisen up. No woman will misbehave if you love her right. No woman in her right senses will misbehave if you love her right. You keep on asking, submit, submit, submit. Let me tell you, submission comes automatically when you are in your masculine energy. When you take care of the home as you are supposed to, submission comes naturally. Your woman who is only misbehaving because of what she's taking from you. We women, whatever you give to us, we will multiply and give it back to you times 1,000, millions of times. So if you are giving her unhappiness, don't expect her to give you a peaceful home. If you give me unhappiness, I will frustrate your life. And it's true with most women. If you give me happiness, I'll make you so. What I respond with, it will blow your mind. That's how we women are. And take it, it's only a woman who has a mental problem or who has an unstable mind that will misbehave when she's properly taken care of. So men, if you take care of your woman right, she'll be the right person you want. So stop all this past stuff that has gone on. If you do women like this, whatever you expect in a woman from your mind, that is what you get. So if you think women are useless, she'll be useless to you. Begin to have good expectations from your women and you have it. Take care of them. Be the man. Stop all those lazying about doing just little and bringing little home, and you expect after the stress she goes through to take care of the house and take care of the children, he should still come to you 100%. That is not possible. Stop deceiving yourself. We are tired. We are tired. Men, grow up. You've been acting like children for a long time. A few of you are up to their game. The rest of you, you are being useless. Come at me. If you come at me, I'll come at you. Because it's gotten to the point that we are tired. We are tired. You have lost the way. You no more know your role. You no more know what you are to do as a man. You keep running out. You have a wife at home. You keep messing around. Some of you have gone to give birth outside, brought the kids home. Your wives take care of these kids, and you are still chasing people, going back, sleeping with anybody, your classmates, your whatever, your working mates. But do you know how good and how peaceful your home will be if you neglect all those things and pour everything pour all the love, all the care into your family? Sometimes you don't know why your kids misbehave. They are taking that energy and they are reflecting it. They don't know how to handle whatever is going on in the home. So if your kids will begin to misbehave, you take them to counselors and all that, and nothing will be changing. It's because of your horrible behavior. That's why I advise women, if he's misbehaving, you've done everything and he's not changing, empower yourself. Find something to do to make your 100% income to be able to take care of yourself and take care of the children and take the kids away from that environment, because you will end up getting some horrible kids in the future you don't want. When there is no love in the home, it's either love or hate. Those two things come with energies. So if there is no love in the home, what is hovering there in the unseen is like a smoke that is suffocating your children. My women, don't just sit there. If you want to make something out of yourself, you can. Most women say, oh, I'm staying because of the children. You are killing your children. You are destroying their future. Because if your children come around you and you are not in good mood, that negative energy is being reflected on your kids. And let me tell you something. The children feel every single one of what you are feeling. You can cover up, but in the unseen, they know it. It is within them. It's within us as humans. I don't know why. I was just lying here and it moved me to say this, because I feel some men need to wisen up. You've been fooling around for too long. Most men are struggling in life because of this simple thing. You have a wife and you keep misbehaving around. You have guilt. And let me tell you, when you carry guilt, you are calling for punishment. There is a lot of things that have not been taught us, and after my spiritual awakening, I've heard a whole lot of things, spiritual downloads that have never been told by anybody, and it makes me afraid. For my daughter is peeping at the back. It makes me afraid for men, especially because women, when we are treated right, we behave well. Some of us have behaved well even when we weren't treated right. We've behaved good, we've been submissive, we've been whatever a man will want in a woman, even when we weren't treated well. So just imagine if we were treated well. It would have been amazing. That is the atmosphere that is needed for a home with children in it. So if the home atmosphere is not conducive, oh yeah, I will run with my kids. I'll take them away. Men, wisen up. There is nothing in chasing around, everything is scared. It's a mindset. Remember this. It's a mindset. If you have it in your mind that, oh, as for me, I cannot be with one woman, I have to be with different women to have a taste of different women. It gets into the subconscious. Once you are programmed like that, you always be presented with different women. You always be presented with different. The man that has the mindset that is my wife, is my girlfriend, is my fiancé, or nobody else, you close that door. And always, whenever even you see somebody that you would like to approach, your mind reminds you it's your wife or nobody else. Strong men are able to live with their wives and nobody else. The weak ones are the ones out there chasing around, looking for everything in skates. So my strong men out there, kudos, you are doing great and we appreciate you. But the useless and weak ones, let them run. And that is how they will find trouble in their life. Things will not go well as they expect, because the guilt will be bothering you directly and indirectly. My women, let's be strong. Everything is going to be okay. Let them run, but by the time they realize, it will be too late. It will be too late. Let's move in silence. It's not about talking, trying to make your points. They won't take it. Let's move in silence. Let it all be here. Empower yourself to the point where there will be no return, and you can be by yourself, and you can be on your feet, and you can take care of your children. Have a wonderful day.